All right. Down here in the bottom left, we have our Terran from Thailand. It is RedArchon.
Of Daybreak. Protoss in the red colors. What can he do here in game 3?
MacSed has to be a little bit shaken right now. I think he probably was looking at the stream and saying, all right, you know what? I know these Chinese players. I feel like I can beat a lot of them. I know these Taiwanese players. I think I can beat a lot of them. The Korean players, they're going to be hard, but I practice all the time on the Korean server. Maybe I can get deep. And here he is, loser bracket round 1 against RedArchon from Thailand, and he's being pushed to his limits already.
And especially after Alex, I'm going to try and do something that he comes up with, and he didn't quite get the attack complete in time, and then he sort of sat back and went, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
And he kept his legs alive longer.
He did.
And there weren't that many storms to dodge because there were like a couple of really good ones by the ramp at the third base.
Yeah,
But
no, he really, really did. I'm very impressed with this guy because he's showing like a lot of skill as a macro Terran, which, I mean, that's really important for growing your base skill. Is you need to be good at macro or you're not going to understand the game correctly in a lot of ways. Sure. Micro, I feel like, is something you can definitely learn over time and grow into a bit more. So I think RedArchon could have a nice future in StarCraft 2, to be honest. I mean, he's showing the skills to pay the bills.
Well, he's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Not going anywhere anytime soon.
I hope not, yeah.
He's showing us what...
I know, right?
We've seen a lot of 2-0s today already. I mean, we've seen some really close, but we've seen 2-0s where it's like, oh, this is domination.
Yeah.
And then we see series like this where it's like, actually, I wouldn't mind watching these guys for a little more.
No, I'm having a blast casting and watching this series so far. It's actually one of my favorites today. And, you know, that's, I gotta wonder, what if, you know, we had, for instance, you look at WCS Europe Finals, right? Lowly, a guy from StarCraft 1, had been around for a very long time. Did anyone expect him to get as far as he did? No, but damn if he didn't make it far. What did he get? 4th place, I want to say. A 3rd or 4th place. And, I mean, it's so impressive to see someone like him. He's top 6. He's going to the Blizzard World Championships. Could RedArchon be our lowly of this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, I remember when he was in the lower bracket, and if I'm wrong, someone?
I didn't get to cast it, but yeah. Okay.
Huge in the lower bracket. Yeah. And all of a sudden, after started steamrolling, and I had no idea that he was. That's a lot of these players. They don't. Like in the Western world, these guys are.
Yeah.
And one here is going through. In the process. I mean, that could totally happen.
It could, and the thing is, MacSed. I mean, I follow the Chinese scene a little bit as much as I can. The Korean scene, obviously, a lot.
Yeah.
I put MacSed somewhere in the middle of this field of 32 players.
Sure.
So, I mean, that speaks very highly of RedArchon. So, anyways, if we take a look at these builds, pretty standard from what we see here from RedArchon, kind of similar to what we saw before with the early gas and the tech lab that doesn't do anything. I mean, some people just have a builder and they're like, well, this, if I do it all like this, I know how everything works, which makes sense. Okay, there you go. He starts Stim before factory. That's what I was looking for last game.
Although when he started Stim, he still had the 60 or 70 gas left over that we had last time as well.
So, again, a little bit of an inefficient build. And, oh, my God, 4 more gates.
Wow. So we're just going for it pretty early on in this.
And well, I mean, with those gates, he's adding the additional bunkers, and will he actually be able to hold this a little bit better than last game? Because yeah, he held it fine last game, but he could have crushed it last game. He could have almost ended the game by holding it so well.
And this is, could it be something he saw attack last game almost worked and almost killed RedArchon?
Could be,
he hit it
yeah,
a little bit more crisp, so he wants to do it even harder this game, maybe?
Really good way to put it. I think you might be right on that. It's definitely a possibility in his thought process here. Now he does have that proxy pylon for the first set of warpins, and we are going to see if he is going up to 7 gates again. So this is craziness, and it's 3 bunkers, but will the SCVs get up there? Stim is not going to be... Actually, you know what? Based upon where MacSed units are, there's a possibility Stim will be done by the time he gets up there, which would help immensely. I think so, yeah. He should have, like, at least 6 or 7 force fields, at least, and I'm not sure how many sentries he's actually warped in at this point. So we will see in a minute. I mean, I think RedArchon might hold this, and if he does, might look like last game again.
Immediately going up, and that.
Oh yeah.
Around the front of the bunkers, that'd be quite nice
as
well.
Yes, I actually want to see him on both sides, because with how many upgrades he has right now, he's going to be in good shape if he holds this at all, and that's a lot of sentries. That's going to be the dangerous part of this.
Max is still just poking forward a little bit, but not this much, because RedArchon's just going to get stronger and stronger.
It's so true, but he's not overcommitting this time. He made the 7 gates, and his tech is slow, but it's a lot faster than the last game, and that's going to help him out a lot. So this is actually not as bad a position for MacSed as it initially looked like it might be.
Marauder is refusing to to the extent.
Sentries can't kill a Marauder. Let's not be silly, guys.
Oh, no, it died anyway. The Battle.net?
Well, it probably could.
It's all good.
It is a Marauder Jurasaur. I'm pretty sure it could take out Battle.net if it wanted. What's Battle.net going to do? Run away? It has concussive shells. Battle.net is not a massive unit. Let's be realistic. Yeah. Well, we do have the blink and +1 armor, but he's continuing to push forward, and oh my god, is he going to whip around the map with that medevac? That could be big.
Oh, wow.
But MacSed's going home. Okay, so that medevac's not going to be as big a deal.
Well,
and look at this. Oh, that's a good snipe. No. All right, so I mean that's it for drops for now. But the actual standing armies. Let's take a look. It's 48 probes to 46 SCVs. There's only 3 medevacs out at this point, but I would say overall army-wise, based upon upgrades, Terran's army is better than MacSed's. I mean, 12 Marauders and 24 Marines against 14 Slow Zealots and 16 Stalkers pre-blink. It's a handful of sentries. Oh, okay, so we're actually going to go ahead and... Yeah, not so much now, huh? And it looks like Blink did just finish up, too, so... Alright, so I mean, this is actually, we're getting to a nice spot in this game. This isn't looking like the other games where it really looks like one guy's leading. This is reasonably close.
We have RedArchon actually not mining from only 1 SCV on that 4.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Apart these units.
Really nice battle micro here from MacSed, really showing why we've been saying that he's a very strong micro player. And in fact, RedArchon going to have to back up, and his supply is is down, and that hasn't been happening to him so far in this series. When your supply is down, you need to show superior micro. And that's going to be an issue here because MacSed is the micro guy.
Losing those medevacs with dodging the storms as well, then that could be pretty tough.
It definitely could. Now, with the third Nexus going up and the third command center as well, we're going into the longer macro game. But MacSed normally is behind on bases a bit, but wait a minute, we might have an actual engagement coming up here. It's chasing him back a little bit, but that's a strong Protoss army. Oh my god, those are some good force fields.
Game over. I think he's trying to pick them up, but he actually moves the medevacs into the fire of those stalkers. I think he manages to survive with all of them, but at least one of those medevacs got hit a lot.
Yeah.
Needs to be super careful when he does stuff. Looking like he wants to take the opportunity to just gain a little bit more ground. Takes the watchtower and, oh dear, oh nice. Well, if he didn't stim away, I think those two force fields could have cut off a bit.
Yeah, and if he can cut off even a small chunk of the army, he's going to get even further ahead. But as is, that engagement was pretty good for RedArchon. He's caught up in supply quite nicely. And in fact, that was kind of weird, just right-clicking on those rocks. His Zealots going up and getting hit. But,
scumbag rocks.
Yeah. Well, upgrades a little bit behind here for RedArchon, so that's going to be an issue, especially with MacSed so close in supply.
Oh yeah, no concussive shell yet, and only +1 armor. +1 armor. Oh my god, there we go. That's the first storm of potentially many here. RedArchon is making a pretty good effort on microing his way out of those storms. Fourth storm going on, not doing too much until RedArchon moved back into it a bit, and those medevacs are now looking pretty dry.
Yeah, they're getting very low on energy right now, and some of them low on health as well. Now, with MacSed adding more and more gates, keeping this pressure up as well, and having so many blink stalkers, I feel like the army of RedArchon might be too small to hold this up for much longer.
Yeah, the medevacs just have so little energy. I want to see this, but with 4 Zealots at the third as well.
Yeah, but, that would be a perfect maneuver. And in fact, nice side storm going off there. RedArchon is looking like he's getting in more and more trouble. Another storm going off, not quite as good as the previous one. But that one is a money storm. Oh my god, running right through it. And this could be too many units for RedArchon.
And MacSed morphing in 2 RedArchons of his own, Artos, as he's in the means natural. That is not. Ooh,
he's gonna save it, yeah.
Time that or all the SCVs that were healed on, and GG.
Yeah, good job by MacSed. It really looked in games 1 and 2 like RedArchon could take it down.